Prisma Nashville started in May of 2021 when we acquired TrueColor and Paris Printing, which are both two existing Nashville companies. We merged them together and I joined the team in July, so very shortly after the acquisition of both locations. We moved TrueColor Lithographics into the Paris facility, which we very quickly outgrew, and then we started to change everything, changing our kind of accounting structure, our MIS system, our go-to-market strategy with our proprietary e-commerce site, DocShop, being a huge part of our go-to-market strategy. We had a lot of success and quickly outgrew our facility in Nashville. Very quickly started to look for a larger facility, which took us down a lot of different roads, which actually oddly brought us back to the first facility we ever looked at, which is the facility we're in today, which was a quad facility originally. And so we started right back we ended up at the place that we started. It's been a lot of twists and turns to get here and to get into this location, but we are so happy to be here. Prisma is really built to support national enterprise brands. Through our multiple locations and our proprietary e-commerce solution, DocShop, we support clients through all of their locations needs, whether they have West Coast locations, East Coast locations, promotional products needs, signage for the exterior and interior of the facility, day-to-day marketing collateral. We can support all of those different marketing needs through the click of a button on our e-commerce site, DocShop. When we were operating out of the Whitsitt facility, we had all traditional commercial print offset, presses, none of them perfected, no LED, no UV ink. So going from traditional one-sided offset presses to, perfecting LED UV ink technology has been very game-changing for us.
As a company, we've always invested and led with technology from a customer perspective, but on the operations side, we've always been very focused on automation, productivity, throughput. And as we've looked at our business and watched how equipment technology has evolved and our customers' needs and keeping those things kind of top of mind, it was clear that going to a perfecting platform made the most sense. Our reason behind selecting Komori goes back to when we originally made the transition to Perfector and UV technology roughly 10, 12 years ago, and the experience that we had implementing that with Komori, and then Komori delivering on their commitment over the years. And so we felt like, why mess with something that works? And even as we looked at competing technology, we felt Komori offered superior technology. So we decided to stick with what's worked.
Well, the big change is time. The automation, you don't have to get up on the press as much. You have two people, one person get on the press, the other one just sits there and pushes the buttons. So it's a lot faster, a lot time consuming. You don't have to get real filthy either, but it's just much faster and much easier. So I just run a job 13 16s. Okay, that would have been a day and a half, talking 12 hours, 14 hours. On this press, 5 to 6 hours, 6 hours the most. Well, the biggest advantage is it's dry when it comes off. Offset, you have to let it sit for 24 to 48 hours before you can come back to the press or you can go cut it. With this, straight to cut. And offset soaks in the sheet, soaks in the ink, takes longer, not LED. It goes right through under that lamp, dries it.
Prisma has a long-standing relationship with Komori. We have multiple LED UV perfecting presses in our Phoenix facility, and then now in our Nashville facility with our new LED UV perfecting press, and having converted our Komori 540 over to LED UV as well. We plan to have a long-standing relationship with Komori, and any presses that we'll be investing in the future will more than likely be Komori's.
Today we have 3 8-color perfecting LED or UV presses.
We are really excited to have the new Komori 8-color perfecting UV press. For us, It's really helped solve a lot of problems with capacity challenges that we've experienced during third and fourth quarter peak seasons. We are expecting to have more capacity on a daily basis even during peak seasons than we've ever had in the past.
So we drove the change to UV for multiple reasons. One is when we do look at throughput, productivity improvement, we believe that is a big driver of that as well. We also like the fact that it's one and done, it's dry, it's right into the bindery. In addition, we take our work environment, our culture very seriously, and we found the elimination of spray powder really supports the cleanliness and the environment that we want for our customers and our employees.
The consistency that we're seeing, not only with getting up to color quickly, but immediate dry times and having less rub and transfer on all of our folding and mailing equipment has been really great. Not only are we saving time by not having dry time, not having to back up or wait to dry and then back up, but just being able to go from press, and as soon as that pallet is off of press to a cutter or a folder has really helped with throughput.
Most recently, obviously with our expansion and the new facility in Nashville, when you're doing a build out to the degree that we are, right, things change, timelines have to be adjusted, and I would say we put Komori through the rigor on that side, and they were great being flexible and adjusting to fit our needs, and ultimately, we were able to achieve the deadline that we wanted to as a result of the relationship and working well together.
We had two existing press operators. They had ran traditional, offset, conventional presses, never perfectors. And so for them, having Komori come on site for training and working directly with them for weeks leading up to our being live production was incredibly beneficial. Both operators, while having 20, 30 years experience on different presses and different technology, caught on really quickly. We had an amazing trainer, his name was Mike, was there to help with anything the guys got stuck on a daily basis and just really help calm any concerns they had.
Our team and operators did a great job of learning new technology. Some of them were shifting from a competitor piece of equipment to Komori. They've learned the technology very quickly, and our throughput on the press got up to our expectations very quickly.
We are a company full of very hardworking, dynamic individuals that work great together as a team and prop each other up to be successful. You see departments work very closely together, and while it is a larger company, you don't have that larger company feel.